guys, this is Jake and welcome to a look around of the SS Texas. I know, it looks beautiful. And you might be thinking, how did I get all of those blocks? And I did this all in creative, but I decided I would do the video in survival. So yeah, and this will be on my main channel and on year 4, like memory 6, so forth. Okay, so the first fact of the day. Okay, let's get to read. The main type of battleship that fought in World War I was the Dreadnought, based on the British Navy's HMS Dreadnought, which was launched in 1906. Moving swiftly on to the second fact. Dreadnoughts had thick steel armour plating to protect them from enemy shells. They were propelled by a steam engine. They had big guns that could fire explosive shells a huge distance. Now, this is probably something I've just told you, but I'm going to tell you again. Now, I based my model on the USS Texas, which was launched in 1912 and is the only dreadnought still afloat. Now, let's move on to the guns. Now, in my take 1, it didn't go very well because I had to go and check stuff. So in here, I don't know why I've got TNT. Is this the TNT one? Let me check. This is the TNT one. So we're going to fire a shell. Okay, but first of all, let me tell you a fact. The USS Texas, had 10 14-inch guns which would fire a 1,400 pound shell. That's the weight of 20 of me. Armour-piercing shells 30 miles from my house to the Tesco's in Bishop's Cleeve. Now, my gun is not that impressive. It can't fire that far, but... Right, let me just brush out. You didn't see it, but it did explode, and the sound is really down. So I'm just gonna get on this island again, and yeah. Come on, hurry up. I don't have all day. Right, that's better. I don't know why I did that. So let's get back on board the ship. Now, here's the funnel for the steam that drives the engine, and this lets all the steam out. So it's quite busy down there. There's a lot of steam going around that this bad boy lets it out. Okay, so moving on to another fact. It was quite crowded on a dreadnought. They had big crews, and it was a plenty boring time. The crew would eat, sleep in the same area below decks and would keep themselves busy exercising, reading, watching films and practicing for battle. I don't know why they found that boring, but let's go into the bunks, I believe. Yes, I got the right one this time. Okay, so these are the bunks. That's the first floor with bunks. Oh, I missed the other floor. No, here it is. This is another floor with bunks, which I'm not going to stop at. You've seen the other one. And some more facts coming along here. Okay, this is another fun fact. The range was 7,056 nautical miles. Okay, that's interesting. And the speed was 24 miles an hour, which is not bad, to be honest. Now, that's it. Now I can just do what I like. So let's go to the other living quarters which I made. Now these would usually be below the decks, but you know me, I'm not very good at building underground. Or not underground, sorry, underwater. I'm dreadful. Even if my dad turns the brightness up, I'm so dreadful. Don't say I've gone in the wrong thing. That's a gun, the big one. Right, where is it? I think this is it. I'm praying this is it. Is this it? Right, let's go up. This is it! That's good. So these are the toilets. Quite a simple toilet made. Just a cauldron filled with water and a trapdoor and a lever. A bathtub, quite small. So yeah, that's that one done. Next to the food hall. Yeah, this is a good one, I think. This is the food hall, which has a lot of cake. Am I hungry? I'm not hungry, which is bad. So yeah, and in here is loads of the food which we're going to use, and of course I got that all in creative. Now up here is my favourite room, the armour room and the swords. So you got loads of armour, loads of swords, and yeah, a bit of compasses, so that's good. Now to end the video, I want to show you something. This is the United States flag. Now I thought I'm going to try and jump off here and land in that water. Okay, whee! I'll see you in the next episode.